Okay, so I was getting this download just now, and I was sitting here with my cards still because I just did a video, but um okay, so this is for people who have something in their heart, a purpose, a mission, and it involves having a divine counterpart. Okay. I just looked up and saw 2-2. So maybe you're seeing 2-2 twos. But I just kept getting this energy of like there are some very specific unions that are going to occur this year, and the way things play out 4-4 as I look up, maybe you're seeing 4-4 also. The way things are going to play out is, you know, different for everybody. Okay, so please use your discernment. Okay. This is for a collective who has reached inner union, and they have 111 as I look up, taken full accountability and control of their reality, right? Their energies within themselves, right? They've taken the reins. I was hearing earlier of this like ruling your roost, right? Like you rule the roost. This experience is your roost and you're the ruler of it. You're the rooster, you're the head honcho. I was also getting like boss vibes, right? Like you're the captain of your own ship. That's what I was getting. So I'm getting the world and just successful completions, right? And in the message I just recorded, if you're resonating with this already, watch that. If you haven't, you might resonate with that. But it's just this like the karmic slate has been wiped clean, right? I just saw 2-2 again. You've wrapped up, closed out, and maybe are walking out of situations, right? Your reality is beginning to reflect your inner union. Okay, so whether this is somebody that you've met or not, right? I don't know. It's different for everybody, right? But I'm just seeing that there has been a shift in perspective, right? Because you've gone through this spiritual awakening, this walk, this process, and through seeking spiritual enlightenment, you found yourself and love within yourself, right? And have united all that you are within your vessel, right? 313 as I look up, you could be seeing threes, repeating numbers, like mirroring numbers also. Let's see what else is happening, because this is really powerful energy. Yeah, I'm just seeing balance, harmony, cause and effect also. Like I'm saying 333 as I look up, cause and effect. This is just the physical manifestation of your inner reality is what I'm hearing. But it's also tied heavily to your purpose, is what I was getting initially with this message. And that's why it was so powerful. And I just like didn't even take the time to sit down and like sit with spirit and do the writing and the channeling and all that stuff. I just was like, I'm just going straight to the cards. I already have them in my hands. Let's just like, let's let the cards speak, and I'll just, or show, and I'll be the mouthpiece. Because I'm seeing a lot of satisfaction emotionally, and being abundant within, right? And I'm just getting that this union, whatever, oh, this union brings truth, right? Because you have reached truth within yourself, right? Which was a huge portion of your purpose here, right, was to remember who you are and to be able to balance that within this physical experience, right? Reaching harmony within this experience. So, because this truth has been achieved within, right, your purpose, you've stepped fully into your power and your purpose, right? And we're at this point now where there is, I'm seeing playfulness, but I'm just seeing offers of love and truly being vulnerable, right? I'm seeing I'm seeing not only that these unions are important and necessary in terms of romance, right? Because typically when you think of, sacred unions or kingdom spouses or whatever, however you want to describe this, there is, a touch of romance in these connections, but that's not what it's all about. Okay. It's so much more, because when two sacred, divine, sovereign beings align themselves with each other in this reality, and they can be unconditional mirrors and examples of what a holy and divine union truly looks like, right? And it's not something that people just see, they feel it, because this is real, right? This is true. This is true love. This is true union. This is truly divine, and it's truly by design, because it's tied heavily to the purpose, which is awakening this unconditional love on the planet, right? So these unions, physical unions, are so beautiful, not only because of the frequency and the shifts that they can create, the ripples that they create, but it's also the purpose that their souls came here to experience, right? Aside from romance, aside from whatever, these two souls, or the soul that's uniting physically in this reality, are like two heads of the same thing. Like that saying, I'm hearing that saying, like, two heads are better than one, right? It is divine, a divine counterpart, right? 808, as I look up, you could be seeing 808. I've been seeing that too, also 2 times today. So, just think about an example of polar opposites, right? Like, and I'll use myself as an example. I am not the most logical person. I can use my brain, right? I'm not a complete dingbat or whatever. Like, sometimes the lights are on and no one's home, right? That's just because I'm astral traveling or daydreaming, or I'm somewhere else. I'm doing my business, okay? I'm not always paying attention, or, I'm not super good with math and numbers and all these other things, right? So for me, a divine counterpart would be somebody who understands the things that I don't, right? The things that don't come so naturally to me, right? Which is being a mother and nurturing and loving and holding space for, and, all these beautiful things that moms do, right? Like, that's not something that a counterpart would be so naturally, you know, gifted with, right? It's just that polar opposite thing. So this would apply to your purpose or your passions, or, you know, businesses, I guess, or projects, or changes that are meant to be made here in this reality. And each one of us has our own very unique gifts and talents and skills and changes, right, that we make, and changes that we are going to continue to make as things unfold, right? Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. This is so powerful. I am so thrilled, right? Like, I came here for this. I came here for this. I knew it. I've been knowing it. I didn't know that it was going to look like this, right? I genuinely thought this whole thing was just going to be like, yeah, one day everybody's going to wake up. And I still wasn't even completely awake to true unconditional love, right? Through my entire knowing of this awakening that was going to occur, right? 1044. You might be seeing 1010 and also 44, heavy on the 44. Also 444, but 44. And 1010. So sorry, that just took me way off. Anyways. This is what you came for. If you made it to this point, 1111 as I look up, you could be seeing 1111. Make sure to claim this. Hit the like button if you resonate with this, if this is for you, okay? Because it is that time. It is so that time. This year is just completely wrapping up all of the loose ends, I feel like, right? Maybe some of you guys knit or sew or whatever. So like the garment is complete. It just needs the ends, you just need to tie in the ends. So I love you. You're amazing and beautiful and needed and wanted and appreciated, and all these things. You already know. I love you.